Folks. So I got the sun shining in behind the computer, behind the camera. You can sort of see I have these window covering that has the closable slats. Anyway, and I thought maybe this lighting might be interesting just for a change. Um, I wanted to show you this hand cream. When you use it, normally you have it right side up. You pump this thing and it comes out. But there's like a sort of a straw that goes down in here, but it stops like right here. And so once the level of cream here gets below the straw down in here, it won't draw up the cream. So what I do is to get that hand cream that's up here, I flip this and I keep it in a container. So when I want hand cream, because I don't want to waste it. Oh, by the way, if I think of something I didn't say in the video or I said incorrectly, I'll add it in the description under the video or make another video, so look for that. So when I want to use this, I don't know why, but what I've noticed is that now what I would expect is that this would all come down to the bottom, the cream that was up here, and I could open that and put my finger in here and get cream on it. Strangely enough, what I've noticed, oh boy, that light is kind of funny, is that when I unscrew this, every time it sort of gets cream here on the actual tube. So I kind of work my way up and get that cream, what feels like enough. Now I don't screw this back on because I have cream on my hands. So I put that back down in the container and I'll screw that back on once I cream my hands. Uh, and I guess that feels good for all the reasons that hand cream is nice if your hands are dry. Um, I I kind of try to get every inch of that or every little drop of that cream off my hands or every drop that could get on other things because I might have to soon type on the keyboard and I don't want any excess cream on there. So I get it into my hands and my arms, hair. The hair, it kind of makes a bit of a hairdressing. I think that's kind of good. Now, once I've finished that, well, I'll show you the other thing. So once I finish that, I screw that back on and I flip it and put it back in the container for the next time. And I generally keep this by the computer um, and use it I guess, when my hands feel dry. But the other option, I think at some point I'll be able to. Let me actually take that out. I don't love that because I may lose a little bit that's on that tube. But the other option will be to put my fingers up in there and kind of make an L. So it'll go up and then I'll bend my finger. And there does seem to be cream that gathers down in these corners. So I got some out there. Uh, I'm not sure. The easiest thing is to do the first thing where you go up the tube, and I'll keep doing that until maybe there is no more on the tube. I think when there's no more on the tube, there'll still be some in those corners that I just showed you, and that's kind of how I'll finish the bottle. Try to get everything out. Um, Video's a little stupid because I end up putting hand cream on twice, although it feels kind of good right now on my hands. Um, I kind of careful. I'm kind of putting it here, but kind of avoiding the eyes. and I kind of avoid the forehead because I don't want it coming down in the eyes. Yeah, you can put it in here, you can kind of ring your finger around there and get it. You can get it kind of deep in where you're getting it here, but you could maybe get it not quite so deep and kind of get it right here. Anyway, you're just trying to get everything in there, and that'll be sort of that'll take some days too. Boy, I've had this now for 3 or 4 months sitting by the computer. Just now, I'm going to put that down because when I screw that top back on, I have to hold with one hand. I have to hold the container, and with the other, I have to screw the uh, top back on. And I don't want to use this hand until the cream's kind of off it. Um, but anyway, uh, that's sort of a way to kind of get the max out of your hand cream. Oh, now I picked this up out of the container because I'm ready to screw it on now. I did get a little on my fingers, so I'm gonna get rid of that. Now I'm gonna pick that up and put it back in and screw it on and then flip it and put it back in the container and put it to the side till the next time I use it, want it. I will say this idea can also work with food containers that are just down near the bottom, like a bottle of ketchup or mustard. And when it's down at the bottom, um, if you leave the container upright with mustard or ketchup, then when you go to use it, you're going to have to wait forever while it sort of creeps down. So if you do that with the ketchup or mustard, it'll all flow down here and you won't have to wait as long. But that I think that's a separate video because there's some special details there I've noticed. I've tried this with shampoo because shampoo is the same thing. As it gets way near the bottom when you go to use it, if you keep it upright all the time, the container, you'll have to wait a long time for it to come down. I think there's a lot of special details with shampoo. And so in this case, I'm really just showing you the hand cream. I'm not advocating for food. I'm not exactly advocating for food or shampoo. Um, but if you felt adventurous, you could try it yourself with those, or you could wait till I make a video and see how I do it. But I'm just mentioning them as possible other uses of this idea. It's good not to waste. I don't know how other people handle it when they only have a small amount of something in a container. Kind of sucks to just throw it away. So that's about what I have to say, and I hope it's useful.